Here's a question for me. Simple question. What do you think the role of charter schools ought to be in education today, Stephanie?
The role of charter schools is to enhance the public education. It's to provide another choice. They fill a niche sometimes in a community where there is something that the school district either doesn't offer, or in the case in Marco, where parents didn't want their children sitting on a bus for so long, traveling back over to the mainland. That is a perfect example, the mainland, of a niche that school fills. And so I think that charter schools are great, and that they can provide an excellent opportunity for students that want a choice of something different.
Eric?
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I think the reason why Collier County Collier County Public School System didn't put a school on Marco Island at the request of the people, is my understanding, they just couldn't afford to do it. And it was too close to another school. We made that same mistake already with Naples High and Barron. I think those are two schools, and Roy Terry brought that up. They were put too close together. So we need to make sure we're spacing our schools out. So the community wanted their own schools, so they did a charter, and it's worked beautifully. And it's a great charter, and I got to tour the school, and it's a great school, as I said earlier. And I think we've got to get the schools complementing the public school system, and the public school system complementing the charter schools, and not competing. Because we're all the same students, we're all the same county, and it all comes from the same tax base. And we have to realize that. That's why I think if we can get into a program like National Forensic League and start competing amongst ourselves within the county. Nobody in the state does that right now. What it is basically it's debate on steroids. And it doesn't matter how big or small the school is, but it really is a nice function, and I think it's something that could start bringing the community together, because we see the results of what's happening on the school board, and we see how that's affecting the community. The school has had to defend $200,000 worth of lawsuits, and I think if we start living together as one community in Collier County, like we're supposed to, and think about the students, I know, Caitlin, I'm sorry, and think about the students, that's the most important thing.
All right.